Time will tell. My God! Look at that. You only did that in a live event. Oh, devastating suplex. Oh, this could be bedlam here in the arena. Oh, my God! Close your eyes. Mothers, send your children to their rooms. Here we go. Oh, my God. Look at this. The money clip out of nowhere. Welcome to Midnight Mayhem. Gunner, that man right there, coming inside the ring. Folks, this is Extreme Warfare. This is a huge matchup here on Midnight Mayhem. Gunner, a guy we've seen before on Midnight Mayhem. First time we saw him going against Casey McKnight. Now he is taking on Team Wrestleforce in Extreme Warfare. Folks, this matchup is going to be brutal. There is 8 people that are going to be inside that cage. And you know what? There's going to be a lot of blood and guts.
To say the least. What would drive a man to go into that cage with Gunner? Gunner's just a wall of man, a unstoppable force. I'm looking forward to this, but this is crazy.
You know what will drive a man? The fear of being attacked from behind. Team Wrestleforce over the past couple months, that man right there, John Skyler, has been the butt of Team Impact's joke. They have been attacking Team Wrestleforce for the past 2 months, and it has been an ugly, ugly thing. Look at them. They're not even going inside the cage. They are taking this fight to the outside, and we haven't even started this matchup yet.
Well, I wouldn't go inside that cage either. I mean, they have the right idea right here, right now.
Intern Keith with the funny quips. He's almost like Uncle, what was it, Cousin Quip from regular show we were watching earlier. This is Gunner. This is John Skyler. They are both just showing the blood has overflown. I mean, this is amazing already.
That's right. It's overflown from the cage to the street. We're finally getting into the cage, as you can see, and we've only got 2 men out.
Well, the thing is, the way this matchup works, you start off with 2 people in the ring. The next, after 5 minutes in the ring, another combatant enters the ring. If you were familiar with WCW's version of this, you know that one team is going to be at disadvantage the entire matchup. One team is going to have another member. They're going to be a member short. Do you understand what I'm saying, Keith?
I get what you're saying. I'm putting the pieces together, and it's all coming together right now. We finally closed the door on the match. It's all contained in the cage.
Correct. So in about 5 minutes, a member from one of the other teams is going to join. And we had a coin toss before this matchup began, and Team Impact will have the advantage going into round 2.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm speechless.
Let's get to this matchup, Gunner and John Skyler. We have seen Gunner systematically take apart people on Impact Wrestling week after week. He's taken on Casey McKnight. Right now, he is taking on the poster child for Wrestleforce, John Skyler. Will John Skyler survive the flurry of offense coming from Gunner? And it looks like he may have a chance.
Well, these two, blow for blow, have just been even throughout the entire match. I hope that they can settle this within the 5 minutes so there's not a disadvantage at all.
Oh, there's totally going to be a disadvantage, Keith. Keith, you got to understand, when this happens, somebody is going to get their face smashed in this matchup.
I hope it's not him right there.
Which one would that be? Skyler? Skyler or Gunner?
Oh, the good guy, Skyler, of course.
Well, Keith here is rooting for the good guys here, Team Wrestleforce. But then again, who really is the good guy in this? It's all a matter of taste. De gustibus non est disputantem. That is Latin, Keith. That means there are no accounts for taste. If you like Team Impact, you're going to be rooting on Gunner. If you like John Skyler, you're going to be rooting on Team Wrestleforce. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, Keith, I'm behind you. I'm going for Wrestleforce in this matchup.
So what you're trying to tell me right now is it's all a matter of perspective then.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it like this. Team Wrestleforce comes in here. They're the big boys on the block. They're coming in to take on Team Wrestleforce, the hometown heroes, and they're coming in, and they are just taking it to Team Wrestleforce. You got me? You're following what I'm spitting?
I'm following what you're saying. I'm following.
So, when this happens, do you really blame Team Impact, these guys that are on top of the world right now in the world of professional wrestling? They see these young upstarts as a threat to their reign of supremacy, Keith.
And what a threat Wrestleforce is. He's just laying into him right now. Gunner is just taking a beating from Team Wrestleforce.
John Skyler grabbing the hair and beard of Gunner, taking his head against the cage. Gunner fighting back with a blow to John Skyler's midsection. John Skyler is in a disadvantage right now, but not quite the disadvantage he will be in the next few minutes. John Skyler fighting with all of his willpower. He could be a Green Lantern, this man. This man is powered off of willpower. And he is every little bit of strength is trying to keep his head away from that deadly, deadly steel cage.
Well, I lost count. How long does he have until another man is going to enter that cage?
Well, Keith, I'm not watching the timer either. So we're going to find out as soon as this happens. We've got the great Brett Wolverton. He is going to be counting down for us. He's going to let us know when the next combatant is going to enter the arena.
Gotcha. So I haven't read about this in any of my studies or any of my books. How does one win a match like this?
Funny you should ask, Intern Keith. Intern Keith, when you have a match like this, one is not going to win until all 8 combatants are in the ring. So John Skyler, drawing the unlucky number of 1 in this matchup, he's going to have to be in this matchup until all 4 men are in this matchup. You get what I'm saying? All 4 members of Team Impact, all 4 members of Team Wrestleforce. These 2 men are in it for the long haul.
Wow. You could not pay me to be a part of this match. This is insanity. This is the first circle of hell.
Well, you know, Keith, you are an intern. We aren't paying you.
That is true.
Keith just realizing that he is not getting any monetary exchange throughout this internship, but he is getting a bevy of experience watching professional wrestling. Look at John Skyler applying that deadly maneuver, the sharpshooter, on the legs of Gunner. Gunner he may be trying to tap out here, but it does not matter. Gunner can be in that move until all 8 members are in here, but it's not going to matter because we've got another combatant coming into the ring right now, and it is Crimson from Team Impact.
Oh, it's Crimson. I've been following this guy who's been on TV a couple of times, and now he's here in front of us. I love it.
Crimson, the man who had a record-setting, unbeaten streak in Impact Wrestling for a record-setting over 400 days. Think about that. No man pinned his shoulders 1, 2, 3 to the mat for 400 days. Keith, you can't even get pinned. Like, you wouldn't be able to survive half a second with this man.
I haven't even been working here for 400 days, to be honest.
And we can tell, Keith. We certainly can tell. Wrestleforce Team Impact with the 2-on-1 advantage. John Skyler feeling all of the impact, no pun intended, of Gunner falling onto the back, dropping that leg, which may be a little bit tender after the sharpshooter earlier. He's now allowing Crimson to start getting a little bit of his offense in.
Gunner and Crimson? I thought it was bad before with just Gunner, but you add Crimson into the mix. This is we have moved down a circle of hell.
So this is the second circle, Keith.
Absolutely. This is you couldn't words escape me how bad this is.
If you're a fan of Dante, you are probably feeling very, very angry with the commentary of intern Keith tonight, because he is calling this the second circle of hell. This is not gluttony. This is not lust. This is not lying. This is extreme warfare.
I've been watching this match. I can't believe that he is just able to take this beating.
John Skyler's going to have to. John Skyler might be dead by the time all 4 of his team, or all 3 of his teammates, are in this matchup. You got to put it in perspective like that.
Absolutely. Then he can't tap out. I mean,
he can't tap out, but he could get pinned to the mat 1, 2, 3.
So there is a way out. Okay.
There is a way out, and it's the sweet, sweet cold embrace of death. You got to think about it like that, Keith. You're either knocked out, you're dead. This matchup is so brutal that, folks, I'm surprised that the censors are even allowing us to show this matchup tonight on Midnight Mayhem. Look at this, just an Irish whip using the tag team force between those two, and it looks like Gunner got a nice clothesline in, and then a beautiful suplex. John Skyler, World of Hurt.
It's been nothing but a world of hurt since Crimson stepped into the ring. I haven't seen Team Wrestleforce gain any ground whatsoever.
And interesting enough, we have not seen Crimson, the Crimson that I'm thinking. Oh, here we go, Keith. 6, 5, 4, 3,
Who's it gonna be?
2, 1. And now, folks, the second contender, the second combatant here, and it's Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander, the man, the myth, the legend. Cedric Alexander, a ROH superstar, Ring of Honor superstar, and this man is on a roll already. Beautiful enziguri. Cedric Alexander, standing drop kick. Cedric Alexander all the way, baby. Look at him. Look at the athleticism of Cedric. Cedric Alexander up and down, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 2-on-2, finally some equality in this matchup. Crimson taking on John Skyler. Cedric Alexander taking on Gunner. Look at that. A nice forearm shiver to the face of Gunner. Folks, finally, we are not seeing John Skyler go through the massacre that we were seeing him going through about 5 minutes ago. You know, when Cedric Alexander came in, he made a huge splash. He came in, was high-flying, and folks, this matchup is fantastic. While we're in break, timer's still going. Here's the next member of Team Impact.
So it's now 3-on-2, not favored warfare, to be honest, right?
Not favoring Wrestleforce. You got to think of it like this. Wrestleforce is going to be at the disadvantage this entire matchup until they are at full strength 4-on-4. And it sounds like those are the beautiful sounds of aces and 8. That could mean only one thing. The next contestant to the ring would probably be the big D.O.C, Doc.
Ah, I remember Doc. He was on last week's episode, I believe.
That's right, Doc. Crimson, Gunner, Chase Stevens, we found out what was going on, and it looks like John Skyler does not care that he is at a size disadvantage because Doc is getting a flurry of fists to the face, and John Skyler's on a roll already. John Skyler getting a huge boot to the face, and now that momentum has come to a screeching halt.
I was about to make a good David Goliath comment, a Silver Surfer Galactus comment, but no, the tables have turned back around because it's turned into a 3-on-2 battle royale here.
Did you see the decapitation of Cedric Alexander? Cedric Alexander has had the pleasure of working with a great number of fantastic athletes, but I don't know, intern Keith, if he's had to take on Gunner before, because that move right there, that man possibly could be concussed.
Are we allowed to put, oh my gosh, are we allowed to get medics in there to give him some help?
No medics, son. This is extreme warfare. It is very extreme. Doc choking out Skyler. Cedric Alexander getting choked out by Gunner. Folks, this is bedlam on Midnight Mayhem. Look at this. Oh my God. He has got a 1-2 combination and following that up with a beautiful uppercut. Doc is on a roll. Cedric Alexander getting it taken to him by Gunner. Folks, Crimson is just kind of watching, just kind of gathering his wits about him, kind of pulling himself together as Gunner decapitates Cedric Alexander once again.
The heads will roll in this match. I'm kind of with Crimson right now. I'm just sitting back, enjoying the show, glad to be on the outside of the cage.
Like we said earlier, folks, this matchup can only be won when all 8 combatants are in the ring. Right now, it is a 3-on-2 matchup. We have 3 more contestants to go, and it looks like Cedric Alexander and John Skyler are going to need every second to count until all 8 men are in the ring. It looks like they are going to have to try their hardest just to survive until all 8 men are in this ring.
Absolutely, blow after blow. That can be,
Nice move by Cedric Alexander. Did you see that? Cedric Alexander's been playing a lot of Punch-Out, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. He realized that perhaps you could akin Doc to the mindset of a one bald bull. One of my biggest nemesis here in life. Bald bull, you have to time it out correctly. Cedric Alexander was able to jump out the way, and he got some offense in. And finally, the tides are turning again as the Juggernaut comes into the ring.
The Juggernaut is here. One of my personal favorite wrestlers. I'm glad he's here, and I'm glad he's for Wrestleforce.
Juggernaut coming into the ring, that's going to add a little bit of beef. We have 2 style and finesse wrestlers for Wrestleforce right now, and it looks like we finally got a little bit of muscle. But think about this, Keith. Their final contestant is Brady Pierce. We saw Brady Pierce get systematically destroyed by Crimson. Crimson and the rest of Team Impact destroyed the shoulder of Brady Pierce. Will he play a factor in this matchup? When we come back, folks, we are going to have the conclusion of this matchup. Look at John Malice on a roll. Juggernaut is making that building some steam behind him. Folks, you are not going to want to miss this. I guarantee you this matchup will be explosive. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and like we said before the break, Brady Pierce coming out with that shoulder wrapped up. Will he play a factor in this matchup? While we were in the break, Chase Stevens came out. Chase Stevens is in the ring, another 4-on-3 advantage. Brady Pierce evening it up, and it looks like Brady Pierce may be healed enough to be able to play a role in this matchup. Brady Pierce with a flurry of offense to all of Team Impact. He's going against right now the current Impact Championship. Oh, it looks like Crimson wanted to get another taste of Brady Pierce.
He wasn't done with him at all. No, he didn't leave it all on the table. He's ready for more. You can just feel it. Feel it in the air.
Folks, I can feel it in the air, but now you got to think about this, Keith. This matchup can end at any second now. All 8 men are in this ring, and it looks like right now it looks like Team Impact's going to win no matter what. I don't care what you say. They have got a huge advantage, size advantage at least, against Team Wrestleforce. What is John Skyler doing?
He's just, I don't know, he's just laying there.
No, John Skyler, that's the one on the turnbuckle right there. It looks like he's climbing up to the top. Luke Gallows getting a big double team from Malice and Pierce. And what is John Skyler doing?
I think he's trying to run away. No,
he's not trying to run away, Keith. Keith, it looks like he is going to try something I don't see that often here on Midnight Mayhem Meets. Oh my God!
I've never seen that. I've never seen this many people in the match. I've never seen someone climb up and not try to escape. That was such a move.
Folks, you saw it here first. John Skyler risking his body, his soul, his mind. For you fans out there, he risked everything to try to get a W in this matchup. John Skyler is here for all of his brothers in this matchup. One of his best friends, John Malice. He just risked himself so possibly Team Wrestleforce can come out of here with a W.
My dad used to say something to me, Aaron. He would always say to me, Keith, go big or go home. He definitely went big. He's not going home.
Keith, you hit the nail right on the head. We are talking in cliches left and right here. But let me tell you, Keith, that may have been the best call you have ever made. John Skyler, not only did he go big, he said to himself, I am winning this matchup for Team Wrestleforce tonight. And look at this. Chase Stevens has got Brady Pierce in that armbar right there, working on that injured shoulder of Brady Pierce. If John Skyler does not stop this, perhaps Team Impact is going to win very quickly.
There's so many action going on right here. My ADD is going crazy. I just need to. Oh, it's a Juggernaut. What a hit to Crimson.
Big spear by Juggernaut. Crimson feeling it. He's going for the cover. And it's only a 2 count. John Malice not able to capitalize right there. Cedric Alexanders is not feeling well right now. Crimson not feeling well. Doc, the only one on his feet right now.
I can't even stand up right now. It's just so much going on. Let me get this straight. It can end at any time.
At any time right now. And it looks like John Skyler's actually taking advantage of that. He's got Gunner in a figure 4 leg lock. Now think about this, Keith. Earlier in this matchup, John Skyler had Gunner in a move called the sharpshooter on the legs of Gunner. Right now, it looks like John Skyler was trying to end Gunner's reign as the terrifying man here in this matchup by breaking his legs. And it looks like Luke Gallows is going for the cover, saved by John Malice.
Just that move, what's going on here, this is craziness. Absolute madness in the ring. I'm glad we have two. It's bonkers. We have 2 refs in there, if I'm not mistaken.
We have 1 ref in the ring, one ref on the outside.
Oh, so nothing's getting missed. There's so many bodies in there. 8 bodies in one cage in one just match.
Now, we're not talking about small people either, Keith. We're talking about behemoths in that ring.
These are monsters. These are Goliaths of men. These are
Leviathans. These men are huge. And you've got all 8 of those men. I am surprised at this matchup. What is Luke Gallows' crony doing?
I think he's trying to.
He's handing him a hammer.
A hammer? Oh. Is that allowed, Aaron?
It's Extreme Warfare. Anything is allowed, baby. And it looks like Luke Gallows is giving him his last rites, and Luke Gallows is going to finish this matchup quickly. Who's he going to hit in the head? Looks like he's going to take out. It looks like John Malice has got the hammer. John Malice, instead of going for Doc, he goes for his own teammate, John Skyler. 1, 2, 3? What the hell just happened here? John Malice helped out Team Impact.
That had to have been an accident, right? That's the Juggernaut. He's one of the good guys.
He's John Skyler's best friend, and of course it has to be an accident. Look at the face of John Malice. It was all a clever ruse. John Malice is in associations, in cahoots with Team Impact. Why did the lights go off? What just happened here? Did you see that? The lights go off. Who is this? Salem Center 6?
Oh, now there's a terrifying man. Someone I didn't and hoped I wouldn't see tonight, that's for sure.
Salem Center 6 coming out here. Maybe 6 is going to help out Team Wrestleforce here, as they are just completely taken apart by Team Impact. And it looks like finally we have some semblance of, but the thing is that we haven't seen 6 in a very long time on Wrestleforce television. And I'm not sure if 6 can handle all 5 of these men. That's 6 against 5. Maybe that is a good thing.
I'm sorry. I'm just still in shock that Juggernaut has turned. This is emotionally crushing right now.
Doc grabbing the throat of Salem Center 6, about to take him out, and all of that was for naught because Salem Center 6 is taken out by Doc. Team Wrestleforce in shambles in the ring, and it looks like 6 is goozled. Doc, perhaps we can have something going on here. Doc is about to, oh no, here it is, a huge choke slam out of his boots. Luke Gallows is down. Salem Center 6 saving Team Wrestleforce from a complete and utter destruction, even though John Malice screwed it up for everybody.